Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a fire truck for all of your city building needs. If you are new to the channel and you enjoy this tutorial, please do consider subscribing and clicking the little bell next to the subscription button, as that will ensure that you get all of my videos sent directly to your sub box, which is of course very important. If you do want to make any more fire related builds, such as the fire station, the inside the fire station, or my fire helicopter, please check all of that out in the card system, description below, and the top of the comment section. Without any further ado, let's get started. So just before we begin building, everybody, here are all of the materials that we will be using to make our fire truck. Please do make sure that you have access to all of those materials and enough of them as well. The amount of space required to make your fire truck is a 4x11 block area on the ground. You are more than welcome to mark out the white grid that you can see before you in your world if you want your truck in a specific place. And that's it. Pause the video if you have to, gather all that stuff, make sure you got enough room to make it, make sure you know where you want to make it, and once you're ready, we can begin. Step 1, fire truck friends. Come all the way over to the bottom left hand corner of your grid, if you've made it. I want you to count right of the corner, 1, 2. This is the starting position. Begin with a black concrete on the ground. Place 6 smooth stone slabs going right of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Place a black concrete on the end and another smooth stone slab behind it. Extend the smooth stone slab across the build by 3. 1, 2, 3. Place a black concrete coming back towards the front. 6 more smooth stone slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a black concrete, a smooth stone slab, and join the slab across. This will join all the way back to where we first started and give us this shape. You can then fill the middle of this shape in using your smooth stone slabs. This will give us the base of the fire truck. I want you to grab red concrete, and on the front of the truck, place a row of red concrete extending across both sides of the truck. I want you to take the right side and the left, you can actually do this together, and you want to extend the end blocks backwards, each by 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Extend the second blocks upwards, each by 1. Place glass on the U-shaped space in between them. I want you to place oak doors extending backwards from the rows of 2 red that we have on both sides of the truck. I then want you to place red concretes behind each one of these doors extending towards the back of the build. You can even join these red concretes together if you like in the middle. We now want to extend just the 2 middle concretes here backwards by 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Also, add another row on top of them to give you this shape. You want to take the third and final rows and you want to extend them outwards to make them a bit wider, like this. And then you want to add another row of red concrete just directly behind all of this. So an entire row like so. And then you want to place rows of red concrete on the end left and end right of the fire truck. So kind of like a sort of weird spanner shape, really, like this. We want to have this sort of effect. The reason being is because we are going to have some ladders climbing up these 2 indentations that we have here. So this is what we want to have so far. What I would now recommend doing is adding quartz slabs on top of the front portion of the fire truck. This is going to extend across the windshield. We're going to place a row of quartz stairs directly behind, feeding into the quartz slabs. We also want to have a row of quartz stairs on the back of the fire truck as well. So the quartz stairs are going to sit on these back two corners like this, but it is going to have a row of block of quartz extending inwards in between the quartz stairs like this because, as I mentioned, we want to have some ladders running up this particular portion, which you're more than welcome to add now, by the way. We're going to fill the entire top of the fire truck in with block of quartz because that is what the ceiling / roof material is going to be. I do believe that you can just completely fill above this gap in here using your block of quartz too. So this is what we have so far. We're going to grab ladders. Ladders are going to be placed on both sides of the truck. One section of ladders is going to go to the left of this crevice and one section of ladders to the right. So we want to do this on both sides so the firefighters can hang on to and climb up the truck. On the inside of the vehicle, believe it or not, we actually do the inside a little bit. There wants to be a stair. Now, the stair is for the driver, of course, and it's just going to be here, just on the right-hand side. You can go left if you're American or if you're native people drive on the left side of the vehicle. But here in the UK, we do it on the right, so that's where the stair is going to be. I'm going to just throw a few of these materials away for the moment, and we're going to grab polished andesite stairs, andesite slabs, redstone torches, item frames, chest, cauldron, tripwire hook, water buckets, and some iron axes. Okay, so the first thing I kind of want to do is I want to fill these areas in because I think that they're a cool part of the build. I'm going to place a chest on the left and cauldrons on the right. Above the cauldrons, tripwire hooks. Above the chests, item frames, with either, I like iron axes in here. It always seems as though firefighters are always using axes to like break down doors and clear debris and all that sort of stuff, so I like the idea of an axe. You could even use water bucket, it's completely up to you. Plus, I'm also going to fill these cauldrons up. You want to do this on both sides. Feel free to mix and match what you actually decide to put in your item frames. You can put the same or you can put different, or, you know, you do whatever. So I actually happen to think that that looks really, really cool. There's a lot of item frames around the build. There are two on the front corners of the truck, like here, left, right, in front. There are also item frames here, hanging off the slabs on the corners of the truck too. There are also item frames hanging off the back corners of the truck as well, like this. That's perfect. There's also redstone torches. The redstone torches are on the four corners of the block of quartz portion of the roof, and that is basically just to draw even more attention to the fire truck because, of course, you don't want to get in its way. Additionally, we also want to have the ladder on the roof, so it's not a functional ladder, but all the same. We're going to begin by placing polished andesite stairs in this position here towards the back. So we basically want enough room so that we can climb up on top here and then the ladders begin. So you just want to leave a gap of one. You then want to place polished andesite slabs in front of the top halves of the stairs and then place 2 rows of solid andesite blocks extending forwards. Finish up by placing 5 rows of slabs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in front of the truck like this. So it seems a little bit weird making it, but that's the sort of effect that you end up with. And I think that that's quite a cool effect, really. So I'm going to chuck these away. We need a few different things. We need the block of iron. We need the orange concrete. That's not block of iron, it's block of quartz, my bad. We need red concrete, we need buttons, we need levers, music disc, I'll explain why that might seem like a weird one, item frames, we need ladders, and we might even need some more stuff too. So, the ladders, I forgot, we have to place them in between, there we go, that's looking good now, in between the pairs of headlights on the front of the vehicle. Now, the headlights, you just want to fill them in with a white block, it can be any. You want to fill these 2 areas in here above the headlights. Those are going to be red blocks of any kind. Block redstone, red concrete, whatever. It doesn't really matter, it's up to you. We're going to place orange concretes in the side item frames. Those are positioned all the way around the sides. And we're also going to place red concretes in the back pair of item frames too. Additionally, we're going to place stone buttons for the middles of the wheels, which we have 4 of them, of course. And honestly, we have a pretty good looking fire truck so far. There's only one thing that we're going to add. It's a very small little detail. Let me show you. So on the inside of the fire truck I mentioned, we actually want to sort of like be able to drive it, even though, well, we can't, can we? But still, we can pretend. And we're going to place in front of the seat, item frame, music disc. It kind of looks like a steering wheel, sort of. We don't really have a better option. And I'm going to place a lever/lever, and that is the gear stick for the actual fire truck. So that is honestly, that is kind of the whole thing, ladies and gentlemen. That is your entire fire truck complete. Whether you want to make one of these or two of these or however many you like, you can just really fill up your fire station or even your city. You don't have to just keep these in your actual fire station. But let's clean up this area and let me show you what you should be left up with. So this is what your fire truck will look like once it has been 100% fully completed, ladies and gentlemen. It's all kitted out, it's ready to go. And I did also want to show you what it would look like if you made another one inside of the garage. You see, it fits somewhat perfectly right inside here. So whether you want to make one in here, or if you wanted to fill up the rest of the garage, that is completely up to you. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really do appreciate all of you very, very much. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. If you're new around here, please do consider subscribing to the channel and clicking that little bell next to the subscription button. That will ensure that you get all my videos sent directly to your sub box. And if you do want to make anything else by me, whether it's fire related, I'll be leaving links to the fire station in the card system, the description below, and the top of the comment section as well. The fire station, the inside the fire station, of course, we've already made the fire truck, and finally I will be showing you how to make a fire helicopter as well to bring this entire build completely together. All of that, card system, description below, top of the comment section, and I'll also leave a link for all sorts of other city builds as well. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I appreciate all of you very, very much. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.